When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
Then again, at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there is really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision? He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk.
Looking to put him away. And he gets the shoulder up.
He's not giving up that easy.
Man. Punch lands.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Oh, nice lariat.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. From the top, double axe handle connects.
Well scouted.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. He'll make his way to the ring.
And a backstabber.
McIntyre counters with power, and he heads back into the ring.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off. Ooh, right to the back.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this match, shoulders down, this could be it. And he manages to kick out at one.
And so this thing is still going. The battle continues.
He answers right back.
Whoa, what an axe handle. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Oh! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Punk looking dominant now.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
And saw what was coming and delivered a backdrop.
Stomping right on their face.
I see a cut on Punk after that exchange.
Kick gets caught. Roundhouse kick connects.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
Drew is completely out.
Punk the technician.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
And makes it out.
Denied with an elbow.
Oh, what a kick.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be. Punk dodges out in Claymore!
That might be all Drew needs.
The cover! How on earth?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Just smashing the face hard there. Connected hard with the calf kick. Bam! He's able to dodge that one in time.
McIntyre gets forced out of the ring.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Oh, man! Oh!
He quickly slides into the ring. And what's he looking for here?
Grabbing the lumber, and things are starting to go off the rails here.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Bam!
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. Driven through the cell wall with a spear.
This match has given new meaning to the saying, all hell breaks loose.
Oof!
Oh!
And he's clearly got something on his mind as he ascends up the cell wall.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now. This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
Got them off their feet here. He goes crashing down to the ring.
I still can't believe we saw a man fall to the ground like that.
I can't believe no one has put a stop to this match. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. McIntyre and Claymore! Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Goes for the pin. His arm shot up the mat before one.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
And you know McIntyre loves a challenge, but he better not let his opponent hang around for too long.
Arm breaker.
Listen to this place.
Spiked him.
And averting damage there.
Caught with a lariat.
Oh!
Oof. Kick finds it. Ooh.
Slips out of the way.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep! Isn't enough for Punk. Just welting the back with those laces.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Kick. Uh-oh.
Turns it around. McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Drew. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. McIntyre a step ahead there. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
3 elbows to the skull. Oh, man. Quick evasion from him there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And a kick.
Ooh. This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him? Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. What a sick thud from that table.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Punk is determined right now.
McIntyre turns things around. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hate. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And for for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
One response after another, back and forth we go.
Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
He's going to have to credit the table with the massive assist there. Really added even more damage to an already devastating maneuver. And both athletes showing they have
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Got it. No, just a 2.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Chin-breaking uppercut. Oh! Stopped cold with a fist right in the face. Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Oof! Bad uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Both superstars countering one move after another. Boom! Vicious reversal with an elbow right to the mush.
Oh, and an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth.
Watch out. He goes crashing through the cell.
I have to imagine he's having more than second thoughts about being in this match right now, but it is far too late for that.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.